Hello Sagittarius, welcome to Sunshine Haze. This video is for Sagittarius Sun, Moon, and Rising. So before I even start, if you feel like what I'm saying in the video doesn't resonate with you, go on and check out your Moon or Rising sign. I do have a link down in the description box below to a playlist with all of the tarot forecasts for this new moon in Aquarius. With that being said, this video is for a new moon in Aquarius spread. I'm going to do a quick little 5-card spread for you. I'm going to be looking at the energy for Sagittarius during this lunar cycle. Also going to be looking at what's actually coming in for you, anything that might be a challenge for you. And then because Aquarius is the sign associated with the collective, going to be looking at where you Sagittarius are in respect to the collective or your community. And then as I always do, I'm going to do a little soul message, higher self advice card, whatever you want to call it. So let's go on and get started, Sagittarius. And while I shuffle, I would like to thank everybody for all of your support so far. Thank you for all the likes, sharing the videos, putting them in your playlists, you know, all the subscriptions. Hello to my new subscribers. I really, really appreciate all the love. I'm still very shocked, kind of surprised at how quickly the page or the channel is growing and how much you guys really rock with my videos. So thank you. Thank you guys so much. Thank you to everybody that has booked a tarot reading with me, especially those that took advantage of that Valentine's sale and the eclipse sale. You guys really liked those and said they resonated with you, so I am very grateful for those people that book personal readings, and I'm glad that you really liked your readings as well. If anybody's interested in booking a personal reading with me, you just can send me an email at sunshinehaze1129@gmail.com. I'm going to be doing the eclipse sale again for the next few days, $10 eclipse reading. So if you're interested in that, go on and email me, okay? All right, let's get finished shuffling for you guys, Sagittarius. So what is in store for Sagittarius Sun, Sag Moon, and Sag Rising during this new moon in Aquarius? Ooh. Literally just dropped like the whole deck. Let's look at what came out. Change, Daughter of Cups, Page of Cups, change in your love or creative emotions. Got some change coming about, probably in a relationship. This is a general reading though. What other cards fell out? This is a lot of cards. King of Swords, 10 of Cups, 4 of Swords, 8 of Cups, Ace of Swords. Going to be getting some clarity in a situation that is really just not that great for you anymore. It's looking like it's a lot of cards that fell out. Try to read it for you quickly. And actually give you the reading that I'm going to do. That was funny. I don't usually toss out like half the deck. I was saying, I think in my Leo video, whenever I do readings for the fire signs, I always have a little bit of difficulty shuffling. There's always a lot of cards flying out or something going on as to where I can't just shuffle like a normal person. It's your fire energy. All right. So for Sag, Sun, Moon, and Rising in this new moon in Aquarius. All right, guys. Let's go on and cut the deck for you. Alright, let's see what's poppin'. Another sign got that too. I forget. Ooh. Stay positive, Sagittarius. Try to remain positive with whatever it is that you have going on. Yeah, stay positive. And for those of you that are just joining me, new followers, I'll show all these cards. I'll pull them up a little bit closer for you so you can see them in a moment, okay? So where are we, Sag? What kind of energy are we working with during this new moon in Aquarius? And so for those of you guys that don't really know about the lunar cycles, the new moon starts off a new lunar phase and it tends to last for a few weeks, but the shadow of the new moon is for the few days surrounding the actual new moon. So this energy, the spread that I'm talking about, We're talking about the next few weeks here. Very possible, though, that the energy may be very powerful, very prominent during the first, or the few days before, or the few days after the new moon, okay? So the energy that you guys are working with during this particular time is the Mother of Pentacles, and I have the Wild Unknown Tarot deck. So I have a father, mother, daughter, and son instead of the king, queen, page, and knight, okay? Mother of Pentacles is the Queen of Pentacles. So the energy that you guys are working here is going to be more of a subtle one, but it's going to be a very, very protective, very loving, very patient energy. So I think during this time, things may be a little slow, moving a little slow for you, Sagittarius, but it's not going to be, it doesn't seem like it's going to be that hard. Now, on the other hand, what this may mean is somebody, this is a court card, so this is the Queen of Pentacles. It may be pointing to an older woman who is an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, or possibly just an older person with a more subtle energy, someone who's very protective. This person may just be very, very prominent for you during this particular cycle, and it doesn't necessarily mean that this is a good thing or a bad thing. If somebody popped into your head, just try to apply whatever else I say during the spread to this situation, okay? So the next thing that we have coming up for you is what is crossing you, and it's interesting that what came up was the Sun, because that's a really good card. It's a very high energy card, and it has to do with, you know, illumination, positive energy, just feeling the light and, you know, putting out the light. So what's crossing you during this time, what's crossing this Mother of Pentacles energy, this loving energy, or this person that is very prominent for you during this time is this illumination. What's popping out for me is that you guys may be actually, I think I read, was that the new moon in Capricorn? I think this was what I read in the new moon in Capricorn, is that you might be dealing with a Mother of Pentacles or a Queen of Pentacles who is just a little bit overbearing and maybe making you feel like what you're doing is just not right, or maybe making you feel a little inadequate. So with this Mother of Pentacles coming out in this spread for me shows me that this person is still very prominent in your life or still possibly causing some problems, and what it's doing for you is causing you to kind of dim your own light. It's kind of causing you to retreat, pull away, and not really shine and thrive in the things that you really love and that you want to do. So let's look at the next card and see what we can get, see if we can get some advice for you on how to deal with this. The next position that we have is what is coming in, and this is the Daughter of Wands. So that's funny. That could actually be you, Sag. So the Daughter of Wands would be the Page of Wands, and the Wands is the fire suit. So this is a card carrying the energy of this suit. So couple things for this card. What could be coming in for you is just a very strong, highly passionate, creative energy during this new moon in Aquarius. You might get some really great ideas. You might get some new opportunities that fall in alignment with the things that you want to do, or with your morals, or with your perspective, okay? Now, on the other hand, if we're referring back to that situation I was talking about with that overbearing Mother of Pentacles, this could be you, Sagittarius, or it could be somebody else, either a younger woman, a fire sign, a Sag, Leo, Aries, or possibly just a younger person in general who has a very vibrant energy. Or, like I said, this could be you, Sag, coming into your own. So you may be coming into a place where you're going to be able to stand up to this Mother of Pentacles and, you know, let them know, hey, this is what I want to do. This is how I am. And you will be very strong in your stance and have a lot of support to what it is that you say, because you've probably done the research, or you probably have been studying or preparing yourself for this moment. Now, we've got the next card, which in every spread has kind of been tying into the card before it, but it is actually the card that I put out for how you guys should be interacting with the community or with your collective. But let's refer to the card before it, the Daughter of Wands, you coming into your own, or somebody mentoring you or giving you some insight on how to do that. This Eight of Swords, this is one of my least favorite cards. I hate this card. This Eight of Swords popping up shows me that you may feel like standing your ground could be a little scary. Like you might be a little bit afraid of what this Mother of Pentacles might say or might do if you come on out and stand in your own light and say, hey, this is me, this is how I am, this is who I am. So you're kind of like ducked off, kind of cut off from this person. And that may be what's going on, but this card actually, really what I'm getting for this card, if we're talking about a situation where you're dealing with a person who is that Mother of Pentacles, who is just kind of making you feel really inadequate, this card is kind of pointing to remove yourself from that situation. Take yourself away from them for a minute. If when you're telling them things, they're not really agreeing with them, or they're kind of making you feel like, you know, you're dumb or something, or like you're crazy, just kind of remove yourself from that situation, because as of right now, they don't really have anything good for you. And that doesn't mean to say completely cut them off. Just be very selective in how you communicate with them and what you communicate to them, what you share with them, okay? And now, on the other hand, if we're looking at this card in regard to the position that it's in with the collective, right now, this is showing that you might be a little scared to just go out there and try new things, but that's because you have your light dimmed. So I'm going to go to the next card, because the next card is actually my advice for this position. So what we've got coming up in your soul position, your higher spirit advice, or whatever you want to call it, just the extra advice card, is the Empress. And I think that is just a little note to you guys, Sagittarius, to really tap into your inner selves and think about all of the good things that you have done and all of the good qualities about yourself. That is a card pointing to you need to give yourself some love, because you've got some good ideas, you've got some really good energy, and you've got the willpower to really move on those things, but there are people challenging you or telling you, no, that's not the right thing to do, and you don't really have the confidence in yourself to go on and make those moves. You're feeling like, you know, I don't have what it takes, or maybe those people are right. But this Empress card coming up is pointing to the fact that, you know, you've really got to, you know, that people say give credit where it's due. You got to give yourself credit where it's due. Whatever you are feeling is valid. I am I stand very strongly in the stance that we shouldn't police people's feelings. Yes, there are facts, but opinion is a completely different matter. And if somebody feels a certain way about something, it is not up to anybody to tell them, hey, no, you're wrong. Really what it should be is, I don't really get that, I don't rock with that, but you know, you do you. Unfortunately, people are not like that, so we have to be that voice of encouragement for ourselves for the most part. So Sagittarius, show yourself some love, because that Mother of Pentacles is, especially if they're an older person, older people tend to be a little set in their ways. So, you know, don't give that too much thought. They're on their own path. Life is all about what makes you happy, and you've got to walk in your own light, in your own right. And if you can do that and show other people how to do the same, that's a really great thing, and I commend you for that. So stay strong, Sag. From the readings that I had for you before, it looks like things are starting to cool down a little bit. So just push through, because I believe that this, whatever this is with this Mother of Pentacles, I believe is coming to an end, okay? All right, Sagittarius, I hope that this spread resonated with you. I hope it helps you out a little bit. If you'd like a little bit more personal insight, as I said, I do offer personal readings. Just go on and send me, see the world. I opened the deck to get ready to shuffle, and I opened up to the world. So things are definitely going, and then there's the Ten of Pentacles. Things are definitely going to get better for you, Sag. Judgment, yeah, that Mother of Pentacles is going to figure it out. They'll eventually see what's going on, or how to change their ways, if they do decide to change their ways. And if they don't, it doesn't really matter. All that matters is how you feel in this situation, because like I said, life is all about making yourself and keeping yourself happy. So, yeah, I went off on a little tangent there. If you're interested in booking a personal reading, go on and send me an email, sunshinehaze1129@gmail.com. I do have the $10 eclipse readings going on, so don't be afraid to reach out to me for one of those. All right. If you like the video, please hit the little thumbs up button down there. If you have any questions or have a comment, drop it below. I check my channel pretty much every day, so I will most likely respond to you, or at least hit that little heart button on your comment. If you haven't subscribed, please go on and do so, especially if you enjoy these tarot videos and these astrology videos. Hit the little bell if you want to keep up with when I actually post them. And yeah, you guys, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.